Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. All right, I was originally going to make the video for the Veve drop, and they are having problems with it right now. So at first they postponed it for an hour, and now it's 3 hours. So it's looking like 3 o'clock is the next possible time for the drop. And I guess after that, if it doesn't work, they'll scuttle it till tomorrow or maybe some other time in next week. It's a new kind of drop because you get the comic, and if you get the comic, you automatically get the poster. And I think it's a $10 drop. Definitely worth going for. Was really looking forward to it. Still am. But I'm making candy again because I got to correct a couple wrongs that I made in yesterday's 2 videos. And the first one is, I'll get over to it, and then I'll show you what I made a big mistake on. Okay, the first one was on the prediction that they didn't sell out because they were moving over to candy, and people were afraid. They wanted to wait and see what happened because of all the FUD. But evidently that wasn't the case because it still hasn't sold out, which is just mind-blowing. Now, they did double the price from 10 to 20, so that obviously is what scared a lot of people off. Why, I don't know when it comes to these type of comics. These are what we call grails. And let's go look at the drop. It still isn't sold out. I've already got my 2, otherwise I'd get a couple more. Let's go buy a comic. So if you haven't got one, go get one. I don't know how many's left because DC3 Wiki is hasn't caught up yet to Candy, and they're still on the last drop. So there's no way to tell how many's left. But I got to warn you, they will burn the rest of them if they don't sell out. And I don't know how long they're going to hold on to that for. But here's why I got confused, which isn't hard to do. This is the common. Here's the common, then the uncommon. It's now called the core. Because of the way they show this, it looked like to me they had changed the core to be the best condition comic at 10.0, but it's still the legendary. I think it would have been a great idea though if they'd done it. A lot of people might not agree, but that would give extra value to the common, the core, put more buying pressure on it, and the legendary would still be the legendary, so it's still going to be rare, and it'd be the second best if they had done it that way. They didn't. Now, the way they do it different than Veve is they have 5 covers that are exactly the same, except for their condition. Where on Veve, you got 5 different covers. And usually the common and the uncommon are exactly alike, except for one's colored and one's not. And then the next 2, the rare and the ultra rare, are usually covers that you can only get on Veve. Now, they're all the same comic, but they're just only you can get them is on Veve for those type covers. And then the super or the secret rare, they have an old style cover that's usually done by if he's still alive or she's still alive, an artist who did the original cover type thing. And that's working out too. So I really wish they had done the common or the core, which I mistakenly told everybody was, and but it's not. It's actually the worst condition one, which it used to be the uncommon, and it still might be because I can't see. It's hard to tell here. Let's go look at my collection. And I got 2 uncommon yesterday. Let's see what that says on it. I picked up a legendary in the market, and I'm probably going to pick up another one if it comes down, if somebody gets impatient. But guys, these are grails. I really recommend you hanging on to them, even the commons and uncommons. right, let's see if they got. Yeah, it looks like the uncommon is still the worst one. So it's uncommon, then common, and then works its way up. And that's only going for $8 right now, which is incredible. But anyway, so that was a mistake. The second mistake that I made was what was it? I can't remember it all of a sudden. Well, okay, the one thing I was right about though is the wrapped. Check this out. Wrapped comics. 307 of them are still wrapped. Okay? That means they're still in the package. 59 are listed, 684 are unlisted. 10,050 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So the blue, there's the blue, there's the green, there's the purple. No way to tell how many haven't been sold yet. Can't tell from this. But anyway, the wrapped, that I was correct about. Now you have a mint number for the wrap because it's not the comic that's been mint numbered, it's the wrap that the comic is in. Does that make any sense? So that will become collectible itself. Unopened wraps. And what somebody might be doing that for is, one, if it's a low mint, but two, it's you can sell it. They will go up in value because of the gambling aspect of it, which is pretty much what happens on the drop. So I agree with that. I think that's a very good idea. And I opened both of mine. I should have maybe kept one closed, but I'm the type of person that has a hard time not opening stuff. Same way with packs. So that's good. What was the second thing I was wrong about? Okay, let's go to the marketplace. I think it was the selling out. I think I predicted it would sell out and it didn't. But the big one was telling people that the core was now the #1 best condition comic, and it's not. All right, let's go look at I like to go look at the legendaries that are selling. I do this on all the platforms because if you got a lot of legendaries selling, that's a good thing. So now this one right here, this was one of those, they did it quite a while ago, but you had to hold certain comics to get certain comics to get in on the drop. And this ended up with only 130 copies. It's not the rarest legendary, but it's one you want to keep your eye on. I think right now they were going for like $80 before it moved over to candy, and I think now the cheapest one's 108 or 123 now. Because yeah, there's only, see, and for some reason on this one, there's no data. So I don't know why they're hiding that, or they can't put it on there. And I think only one has sold since it came over from. Let's take a look. This is just a quick way how I gather some information. Yeah, see, they were going for like 70 and 82 bucks, and then the last one that sold on Palm NFT was 82, and then everything got delisted, so you had to relist, which kind of helped prices in a way, even though they weren't selling. But now this one just sold for 106. So 123 is the next one for that. And all that is, it's a alternate cover for a comic of Wonder Woman. Okay, so let's see all those legendaries that sold. That went for 65. Okay, 1, 2. This is just today. 3, 4, 3. 3 legendaries sold today for yesterday's drop. There's still, which is that's why they put the 2 limit on, because a lot of us would just keep going until we got one, until it ran out or we got one, and then we'd go pick one up on the secondary market. But that went for 250, but that's number 39. That's why I think the cheapest one went for 200 today. So if you're patient, somebody will get 210 was the cheapest one. You know, you might be able to pick one up for under a couple hundred right now. But this is definitely a Grail comic. This is first appearance of Green Arrow and Aquaman. And the Aquaman comic that dropped a while back, that's a Grail, but it's the first issue. It's not his first appearance. This comic right here is the first appearance of 2 big DC characters, Green Arrow and Aquaman. So that's definitely, I mean, the last 4 drops, every single one's been a Grail, and the one coming up, I think it's the last one. It's Wonder Woman. It's going to be a big time Grail too. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Love the new candy site. Love the way it's set up. And if you got any questions, leave it below. I'll get back to you. And if you haven't gone over to Pro Advertisers Club, check it out. And like and subscribe, and have a good day.